What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Umi here, bringing you another Battlefield 3 video. This time we're playing Rush on Sane Crossing using the G3A3 on the attacking side, and I love this gun. I don't know if I've mentioned this before in a previous video because it's been over a month since I've uploaded a video, but I just love this gun. I mean, if you've got the aim and you've got the precision to use this gun and go for those headshots, I mean, you can drop people really quickly. I get a lot of accusations whilst using this gun, and I use it on basically any map. Close, like Sane Crossing is more or less a close range map, and I don't know, I can, once you've learned a gun, you learn how to use it in close range. I mean, it's not the best, but obviously it's my favourite gun at the moment. Anyway, it used to be the M16. M16 used to be my favourite gun in all games, like all first person shooters, but in this game it turned out to be a very good gun, which I was happy about until people started bitching at me every 2 seconds for using it. But honestly, that's not going to deter me from using it. I use it anyway. My next video will be an M16 gameplay. But anyway, the reason why I've not posted in a month is basically because I've been busy with work. I've been gaming. The time I would have spent editing and rendering videos, I've spent gaming, so do forgive me for that, that does mean I've got quite a bit of footage like built up that I can actually post some videos here and there now. What I'm going to start doing is try creating a few videos, because I've got two PCs anyway, so I can still game and render a video at the same time, and I've gotten used to editing quite often, so I can quickly snap a video together and still be at a high quality and render it on one PC whilst gaming on the other. I just need to set up Sony Vegas and all that sort of stuff on the other PC, the streaming PC. But what I wanted to make this video about today was Battlefield 4. I think I'm like one of the only Battlefield commentators. Well, I primarily post Battlefield. That's not had his say in like the Battlefield 4 trailer and what they want or what they not want. So I thought I'll do it now. Seeing as I seen quite a few people actually yesterday upload a Battlefield 4 wishlist, so I thought about it, and mine is more or less similar to theirs, to be honest with you. I mean, there's a few changes. Some people want some stuff over another, like Dino mode. Like Dino mode, it would be the stupidest idea to put in a military shooter. Like, I mean, it'll be fun, but it's got its place. I mean, if you want Dino mode, go play that game that has it. I can't remember what it's called, but there is a game that has like a dinosaur mode. But anyway, I made a list of 5 things which I think would help improve the game, or what I want personally changed or added. The first being suppression. I was playing yesterday, so this is what put it first on my list. I was playing yesterday, and I was playing 64-man server, right, on, can't remember what map it was on. I think it was Sea and Crossing or Grand Bazaar or something, right? And it was Conquest, it wasn't Rush, so it wasn't a bottleneck or anything like that. But there was one point in the game where there's so many people on the other side, like you're trying to maneuver through and you're trying to pick people off whilst being a bit sneaky and trying to get to an objective or whatever. And because there's bullets flying past your head, not even shooting at you, you're getting penalised for when you come up in a gunfight, because you're getting suppressed by bullets that are not even meant for you, if you know what I mean. And in a way, suppression kind of benefits people with bad aim, right? And that's my main gripe about it, because suppression only really kicks in when you're missing your target. I mean, your target will get suppressed when the bullets are flying by him, not hitting him. Because if you got good aim, the person you're killing or the people you're killing, they won't even experience suppression because they'll be dead. I understand with snipers and stuff like that, obviously it makes sense with snipers, because you know 50 cal bullets going past your head is going to shit your pants up. But I think they went a bit too, not too extreme. I mean, they did go stupidly extreme with that one patch. I don't know if you guys remember that one patch where it was stupidly over the top, but they toned it back down. I mean, it's a good place for Battlefield 3 at the moment. What I'd like it to be like it is when it was at the beginning of Battlefield 3, when they first sort of introduced it, because At that point, I mean, you got the blur on the screen as you do now, but your bullet deviation was not that bad up to medium range. Obviously, long range, understandable. You're gonna get that bit of a kick, so it's gonna be a little harder to stay on target. But I just feel that it benefits people with bad aim, and that's one of the reasons why I stopped playing such games like Call of Duty, is because they used to put stuff in the game that benefited bad players. Like, I'm all for going up against skilled opponents. Like, I'm not trying to blow my own horn here, but it's like some players just should not be able to kill you. It's not that, I mean, so obviously some people get lucky. It's kind of hard to word what I'm trying to say. It's just, I don't want anything in the game that benefits bad play, if you know what I mean. And that kind of brings me on to my next point, is spectator mode. And you know, DICE developers said they want to support esports and all that. So spectator mode is one of the best ideas I could think of for a Battlefield game, or any game that's like YouTube postable worthy, because it helps creators of videos so much. Just for example, a spectator mode as simple as, I don't know if any of you play League of Legends. There's something called the LOL Recorder, stands for League of Legends Recorder. It's a separate application that you download if you want it. Like, if you want to record your games without having to run DxStory and the game hitting your FPS, it's a separate application that just runs in the background and tells you, okay, you played this game here. If you want to go back and watch it, you can watch it. And obviously, it'll be nice to have a live feature, which League of Legends does have, is a live feature, so people can spectate your games if you want them to, in tournament style, you know, modes. So spectator mode with a free cam, not necessarily, well, yeah, free cam would help to show an area instead of just showing the perspective of one player. Like, I can't remember, Call of Duty used to do it well, even though it kind of messed with the game. I mean, because you could spectate each individual player, and then you had a free cam as well, where you could just, say for example, hover it over a flag that's being capped or a flag that's being contested. So you don't have to look through one particular person's eyes, and then you can, you know, go to the guy that's at the leader of the top of the leaderboard and look at what he's doing in first person view, to see, you know, why he's at the top of the leaderboard and stuff like that. I mean, another way, the way I'm looking at it is, I like competitive play. I don't want to be super duper serious about it. Like, I'm not one of those wants to go professional and anything like that, but I like competitive play, whether it be like again in League of Legends, it's, you have normal mode where people just mess about, you know, it's for whatever you want to do, just learn new champions and shit like that. Then you have your rank mode where, you know, everyone's trying to win. That's what I want. I want a room full of a lobby full of people, sorry, where everyone's trying to win. That creates the best ever games that you'll ever have in Battlefield, when every single person in the lobby is trying to win. Everyone's putting a try hard mode, because I hate losing, and I like that competitive side of gaming, that, you know, everyone wants to win, everyone is trying the hardest to put, you know, work in. And when you join a game like that and you finish it, I mean, I had one recently. I didn't record it, unfortunately, but you can see it from someone else's perspective. We lost by one ticket. I tried carrying the team, but there was a few people on the team that weren't carrying their weight. But it was like one of the most PTF4 games I have ever played, and I'll link it because it was a Twitch stream, and I'll link it from that guy's perspective. You can even see it because he was in comms with people on TeamSpeak, and even they were like, "Oh my god, that game was amazing!" And you know, they won it by one. We lost it by one ticket. They won it by one ticket. I was up against them. It was a live stream. I just joined in on the server, but shit like that. And imagine, one other reason why I'd like some sort of like spectator mode sort of feature is, I like playing on low settings. It just gives you better clarity. You can see people easier, because on ultra there's a bit of blur, there's a lot of effects going off here and there. So imagine if I played in my preferred setting, on low settings, and you know, having max FPS that I can get with my graphics card, and then what am I saying? What was I going to say? Yeah, and then going into the game like afterwards, like spectator mode, like this is the game you played, here you can watch it back from someone else's perspective, of your own perspective. So back in my perspective, and I turn the settings back on ultra, and then that's just for like the video side, you know, so I can record it for YouTube. I play in low and record it in ultra, and not have the pressure of recording all the time, deleting videos off my hard drive, making sure I've got more room to record it, always just being that little background program that doesn't affect your FPS in any way. And just, you know, for creators, that is, it's almost a dream, you know. The next thing I want to talk about is, this video is nearly over, I might have to make this a 2-part video, is a class rework. At the moment, the medic class in Battlefield 3 is just OP. Everyone runs a medic class, and the revive train with having the best guns in the game is just, that combination is way too good. I mean, the assault class, I think they should be the killers on the map, so they should get the ammo, and the sniper class needs a rework as well, because it's basically the most underpowered class in the game. And I need this, and I want the snipers to be that little bit more powerful. I mean, I like it the way it is now, because, you know, you've actually got to be on point to kill someone. You know, you got to get headshots with certain snipers, and, you know, I like the way the snipers are, just, you know, a tad little bit more powerful. I wouldn't mind that. Like a chest shot with a 50 cal, come on, at least that should be a kill, you know what I mean? If you shoot a guy in the leg with a 50 cal, he'll probably die, you know, eventually. But yeah, and I think they just need to have a look at it. I really like the Bad Company 2 style of classes, the way they had that set up, and, you know, the way the recon could throw the C4 over walls instead of just 2 or 3 foot in front of him. I want to be able to throw C4 like from the first floor into a second floor window and kill like the 3 people that are camping in there. That's the kind of shit I used to love on Bad Company 2. And obviously throwing it over walls onto tanks and stuff like that. It just rewards like smart gameplay, and not just being a Rambo with a support class running up to a tank you have to stand 2 feet away from, which you'll probably die 8 times out of 10 before you actually get the tank. You know, it kind of rewards, you know, strategic gameplay. I can't even speak today, but I'm a bit rusty on my commentary. But anyway, the last thing I want, the fourth thing is urban maps. More urban maps. I love urban maps. I'm not a fan of fucking massive fields and whatnot. I like urban maps like Seaton Crossing, Grand Bazaar, Metro, those sort of maps. I know it's more tight, it's more compact, and it's more action packed. And the last one, I'll get this really quickly in. More urban maps, I mean like B2K and Aftermath style maps, you know, that size. And the last one is Battlelog Security. I've been in, every time I stream Battlefield 3, I always fear a hacker coming in and ruining the stream. It's happened to me 2 or 3 times before getting trolled on stream. But it's just Battlelog privacy, and, you know, a few more options, customizable options, stuff like that. Just letting you go private, letting you just go offline without people knowing, you know, you're there, and just playing solo and people not knowing what server you're in, stuff like that. It just helps, you know, when you live stream, because I like to live stream, but sometimes it's not possible. But anyway, those are my 5 things. Let me know what your 5 are down below. My name's Umi, and I'm out of here. Peace.